Welcome everyone, this is Ricardo. I want to speak on the background. Background. Think about the background. What's going on that's not in the forefront of things? Do you know that in the background of life and what we have going on in life, we may not see with our natural eye the air. We may not see with the natural eye a lot of things, particles. Sometimes we're spraying sprays in the air. We don't really see the particles like that, but they're still within the air, so tiny that they cannot be seen. What about the bacteria that's in this world? So tiny that we just cannot see it. Intricate detail that God has done with all of our skin and all of our body. Things that we still can't even see on our body. God has placed that in our body. In the background, there are a lot of spiritual things taking place that our natural eye cannot see. In the background, you'll be surprised at what's there. You're paying attention so much to the foreground or the forefront of things. But yet, what caused the forefront of things was the one that was in the background, the things in the background. Spiritual realm, spiritual things. Somebody may look and say, accident happened, accident this and accident that. Do you know there's a spiritual thing behind all of that as well? Or dropping things or losing things. There's a spiritual thing to that as well. What about forgetfulness? What about sickness? What about all these different things that take place? There's a spiritual thing behind it as well. And it's all in the background. What are we doing to pray against the bad things in the background? And what are we doing to utilize the good things in the background? Because understand that with the eyes that you do have, that even though you may not be able to see it, it's still there. Somebody will say, well, how do you know there's things that are in the background? How do you know that there's spiritual things happening? Can you see air? No, I can't see air. There you go. That's all you need to know. Somebody would say, well, I went from this geographical location into another geographical location. I used to be sneezing, coughing, and this and that. I used to break out because of this area. But for some reason, I'm in this other area, and I seem to be perfectly fine. Not weather-wise, because it's not really the weather. It's the actual geographical location and the things taking place in that area. What about, have you ever felt certain energy where it seems like a positive, radiant energy, and then you move somewhere else and you can just tell something just gives you chills, and you're just like, why do I feel this negative type of energy? Why do I feel this wrong thing happening? Why do I feel like it doesn't feel right? Well, guess what? That's stuff in the background. And you can speak against those things. How do you speak against the bad things in the background? You would let it know that the Lord is going to rebuke it. You let it know, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve. You can speak against those negative things that are in the background. But you can also claim great things, allowing the angels and centennials to camp around the whole entire area. God's angels, God's ways and God's things to be in the background. To whatever's happening that you can speak against it, bind the ways of darkness, and also loose the heavenly things that God has. So it's such a deep subject, and I can speak much further on the background, but know that there are things that you cannot see, but they're still there. And that you can speak against the negative and loosen the things that are the positive. And I will go much further in it sometime down the line. Again, my name is Ricardo. Know that God loves you and that I love you. You all take care, and God bless.